Marvel Day and the Cal Ripken Jr. Iron Man bobblehead, one of the year's most hotly anticipated giveaways. So great giveaway, great fun, and hopefully some more great offense as the Orioles continue their series with the Rays. Zack Eflin trying to get back on track, particularly against lefties.
He's trying to bounce back. 2 rough starts in a row for Eflin. He's given up a total of 13 runs in 8 innings in his last 2 starts. We're looking for a little bit of a bounce back start for him.
Low at a leadoff homer against Eflin. He could at least last homestand.
And lifts it into left center. That ball's going to be in there. Extra bases coming up here. And Josh Lowe in at second with a stand-up double.
He's 7 for 12 on this trip alone. I think the big reason for his turnaround here recently is the ability to go the opposite way, able to get the double. It's a good way to start the ball game out.
And here is Brandon Lowe. Brandon has been on base in 16 consecutive games. That's a liner into center, going to be in there for a base hit. Here comes Josh Lowe around third. He will score, and as that throw comes through, an RBI single, and Lowe moves up. The Rays grab an early lead.
And that was a perfect approach to that pitch. Very hard to hit that ball back up the middle. He was able to do it. Plates the first run, and then, as you said, Dwayne, able to take that base because of the overthrow.
And it will give Yandy Diaz a chance to drive in a run.
Marias backhands a ground ball from third, makes a strong throw to O'Hearn for the game's first out.
Jonathan Aranda in the batter's box. Well, Aranda, another hot hitter in the Rays lineup to start this game. 12-game hitting streak. Lifts this one into deep right. Laureano's not even going to move, and that baby is gone. I mean, out of here. He connected on that 3-2 pitch, and the right fielder Laureano looked up and did not move as that ball sailed out of here.
This ball, I'm pretty sure, landed in Boog's barbecue.
467 feet.
Here's Junior Caminero.
This one is going to drop into center field. A couple hops in front of Mullins, and the Rays have sent 5 men to the plate. 4 have hits.
I mean, Zack Eflin was pitching against the Rays. 5 innings. He gave up 12 hits and 7 earned runs in that start. Rays and the familiarity with these guys in the lineup coming in, they feel very comfortable with him on the mound right now.
Now Jake Mangum, runner on the move, and a ground ball is going to be through the open left side. They pulled Henderson away from his shortstop spot to cover second, and perfectly executed.
Now you have a lot of pressure you got to deal with. First and third, this could be a bunt situation.
Ground ball down to first, out at second, back to first. That did not make the throw. Throw did not materialize, and the Rays pick up the run. So it's a 4-0 ball game. Simpson 20 of 23 in the running game. Oh, and he starts, and now the turn and the throw. They throw it into center. He's going to wind up going to third, and they will stop him right there. How about that? So Simpson broke a little early, and they had him, but the bad throw allows him to go all the way to third.
So runner at third now. Walls, a slow ground ball to O'Hearn, plays the top cleanly. Well, the Orioles came back from 6-0 down yesterday. Try to do it from 4 here.
Zack Littell to the hill, gave up 3 runs in 6 when he saw Baltimore last. Now he tries to keep Baltimore off the board in the first after getting 4 runs to start.
And here's Jackson. And Jackson Holliday's ready for another strike. Lifts a splitter the other way for a leadoff base hit.
Love that.
Here's Ramon Arias.
And soft liner, quick snap throw to first. One hops in, and Holliday gets back in ahead of the throw, but good attempt by Walls after making the catch. 1 on, 1 out. Gunnar Henderson, and he gets him reaching. He went out of the strike zone there on that pitch away at 93. First strikeout for Littell, out number 2 in the inning.
Holliday's on the run. Here's the throw down. Jackson is safe. Just snuck in there around the throw from Theis and the tag from Walls, and it's Holliday's ninth steal. And runner at second for O'Hearn. And then, how about this? A Zack Littell walk. He had not walked a batter since May 31st. 4 straight starts, 23 innings in that span without one. So the Orioles will take that. They get another runner on for Ramon Laureano.
Chopper, shortstop. Walls over to Lowe at second for the force. Couple of men left, no runs crossing the plate, and the Rays lead 4-0.
Zach Eflin is out. There is Scott Blewett.
Well, Zach Eflin lasts just 1 inning. Obviously, it was not an effective inning for Zach. Gave up 5 hits and 4 earned runs.
I hope he's not injured, Eflin, but the way he's thrown the ball his last 3 starts, I mean, very well could be something going on. That is, what, 17 earned runs in his last 9 innings of work over his last 3 starts. So something is going on with Zach Eflin.
Trump 1 for 16 so far this year in limited time here in the big leagues with the Orioles.
Into center field. Is it going to hang? And it's caught. Simpson got there challenging that sinking liner and outran it to that spot and made the catch. Nice job.
Here's Holiday.
1 strike pitch. Swinging a liner the other way over the head of Walls into left center, a hit. Simpson over to cut it off. Wide turn Holiday. Here comes the play at second. The throw. They got him. Chandler Simpson, for the time being, has his first ever outfield assist in the major leagues. A perfect one-hop throw to Brandon Lau. So 2 really good plays now by Chandler here in the 3rd to help out Zack Littell.
Here is Chandler Simpson to lead off the 4th. And now Simpson draws the walk, and we have speed at first.
Now you got that speed on first base.
Yep.
I mean, it just doesn't stop, right?
Simpson already with an RBI and a stolen base in this game and a couple great defensive plays. And he's on the move. And the pitch is going to be a ball, and the throw is high, and he's going to wind up at 3rd. So Simpson forces the error after the stolen base. So his 2nd steal of the day. 3rd base, nobody out. Walls. Fly ball, center field. Mullins will have to go back. Tagging at 3rd, Simpson, and he's going to come right down that 3rd base line and score. And the Rays now lead by 5.
Yandy Diaz at the plate with 2 on, 2 out and a run home in the 4th. 5-0 Rays. Blewett over 50 pitches already in relief, which is his high.
And he shoots it into center field. Mullins going back, and that ball is going to get out of here. 3-run home run off the bat of Yandy Diaz. That's home run number 13 for Yandy. The Rays make it an 8-0 game. Wow.
Just unbelievable.
And the Rays have 2 men on base with nobody out in the 5th inning.
Now Chandler Simpson.
Ground ball to 3rd. Urias to Holiday over to 1st. That's not going to be in time. So the Rays will have mid at 1st and 3rd with 1 out.
But here is Taylor Walls waiting. Simpson holds, and Walls swings and lifts one in the air towards left center field. Back towards the warning track goes Cowser. He's under it, and he's got it. Tagging at 3rd is Caminero, and he will score run number 9. Simpson backs to 1st, and it's 9-0 Rays. Cincinnati's 2 men retired. 2 out, bases empty, leaving it for Chadwick Trump.
Chadwick Trump deep to right field. Long way back and gone. First Oriole home run for Chadwick Trump. And that breaks up the shutout here in the 5th. The catcher has his first home run since 2021, his 6th in 66 big league games.
First RBI, first home run as an Oriole.
So Mangum goes to 3rd. Walls reaches on a fielder's choice. And now Matt Thaiss.
Well, Matt looking for his first hit of the day in the number 9 spot. 9-1 Rays.
And a high fly ball back into deep center. Mullins going back, and that's going to bound off the wall. Mullins will wind up picking it up eventually, as Laureano had some problems with it. And how about this? All the way to 3rd goes Thaiss. The Rays tack on 2 more on that long one back into center field. And now the Rays make it an 11-1 game. Bottom of the 7th inning, and back to the mound goes Zack Littell. And there is a wave and miss. So that's out number 1. 2 strikeouts in the last 2 innings, 3 in the last 3.
Continues to cruise.
Colton Cowser. Into left. That's Morrell making the catch. 2 up and 2 down. And another fly ball. Morrell waiting for this one, and it's a 1-2-3. 7th inning, on to the 8th we go. 11-1 Rays. What's amazing is Joe Rock enters the game, making his major league debut. And the first pitch, Cedric Mullins rolls it out to second base, and Meade makes the pickup and throw. And Joe Rock officially in the major leagues now.
Standing tall, he winds and deals. Swinging a broken bat, ground ball to short. Taylor Walls has it go off his glove, and it trickles into shallow right center, and Trump is aboard. A rare miscue. by the elite Taylor Walls. I would think that's an error.
I would think so. Just his second error of the whole season.
So on the miscue, the first by the Rays today. 1 on and 1 out.
A little bit lower arm slot.
Holiday to left. There's a left on left base hit. Either the first or second hit Joe Rock has allowed in the big leagues, depending on the Trop ruling. Jackson, very quietly here, has another 3-hit game, his 8th of the year.
And he was very excited about it.
And there is a swing and miss, and the first strikeout for Joe Rock in the big leagues as he takes care of Ramon Urias. 2 gone in the inning, and he gets the chase. Came back 3-2 slider, nicely done. Strikes out Henderson, and the first inning of his career in the books. It's 11-1 Rays.
And Mayo, Laureano, and Cowser coming up.
You just never know what you're going to see.
Good to see Kobe Mayo get into the book here. He had his first career home run last night, part of a 2-hit, 4 RBI game, and he has a hit in his first at-bat today.
And here's Laureano.
Laureano, that had a mighty sound and it has a mighty pace. 2-run home run. Ramon Laureano, who was brought here to mash lefties, has mostly crushed righties, but puts one on the scoreboard against the Southpaw Rock. Number 10 for Laureano.
Number 10 and RBI, number 26 on the year for Ramon Laureano. He got all of that one.
And the Orioles get to 11-3, 2 down in the 9th.
We're on the corners here in the 9th inning.
Well, Trump's had a nice day.
Top of the card for Jackson.
And a swing and miss. That's going to do it. And the Rays come away with a victory. 11-3 the final. A strikeout of Jackson Holiday to end it.